To infinity
and beyond.
Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'll be doing a review for this latest SH Figuarts, the Buzz Lightyear Alpha suit. Okay, so this is one of the figure that I pre-ordered right away even without thinking twice because I really like Toy Story even though this is not about Toy Story.
What? What's so funny? Woody!
This is like the origin movie and I heard a lot of good things about this figure and I think he's kind of highly sought after right now. Yeah, it's quite hard to get him at a decent price if I'm not mistaken. I think someone have told me that. So let's check out the box. I always like how they usually leave a huge window whereby you can see everything that you are getting for. And this is a very cool pictures of Buzz. At the side here you can see Buzz Lightyear Alpha suit. At this side of the box you can see some very nice museum pose as well as something like a hologram of him looking pretty cool. At the back of the box is just showing all the beautiful poses of this guy. Wow, I just love they actually give two different heads of him. So let's get him out. Now before I show you the figure itself, I would like to show you the backdrops that comes with it. Wow, this is a really nice time travel, time wrap kind of things. Yes, it's a very nice display. I do believe that if you place your Buzz in front of it, it will look very good in your display. Yep, or you can even put some of the Star Wars figures. I think it will actually blend in pretty well. Wow. Okay, so this is Buzz right out of the box and oh my god, just how beautiful it looks. I even took a pictures of it on my hands. Wow, this is really beautiful. And the moment I took him out, I just I felt like I'm holding a masterpiece. Like everyone else says, this is probably one of the best release of SH Figuarts in this year. Yes, they are not wrong though. You can see how well it looks and I love how they actually mix all the colors. The paints is not as bright as what it looks like in the Toy Story whereby it looks more cartoonish. This one have a more realism kind of look. Wow, this is just a great representative of Buzz in the movie version. I really hope that they'll make Woody next, something like a real life Woody, his origin, so we can have a realistic Woody figure next to this beautiful guy as well. Wow, just look at him. This is truly awesome and the engineering on his suit does looks very nice. Wow, just look at all the details there. This is amazing. Whew, this is really great details. All the decals, is it the decals or is a real pins over there? It's very nice and details. Everything's here, you can see even this portion here. And let's take a look at his face. This is truly awesome. It's a piece of art, I would say. Yeah, this is really nice. My goodness. So for his overall look, he'll probably deserve a full points from me. And next we'll move on to the articulations for this guy. He just looks like he's very rigid because of all the armor here. So let's check out whether he can articulate better than I thought. So let's start with the heads. So you can see his head can move around very freely. This is a good thing. Looking to the right, left, no issue. Looking up, yep, no problem. Looking down, not as good, but it's still okay. His arm can go 360 degrees, yep, no issues. And for his arm to go upwards, you can actually move this piece here. Yep, for more better articulations, let's try slightly less than 90 degrees. There's an inner butterfly joint, but the range of movement is not that great. Arm swivels, double joint elbow. His hand can move around on the ball joint. 2 points of articulations over here. For the upper torso, he can turn around side to side. Yep, it's pretty tight. You can hear the squeaking sound. At the waist, he can also move around and there's also a turning. This one is better. Any pull down mechanism on the legs? Nope. Kicking forward, yeah, about 90 degrees. Kicking backwards, yeah, just slightly. There's a shivers on the tight. A very beautiful double joint knee. His foot can move up and down, turning side to side. And there are toe hinges as well. So let's see how well this Buzz can do a split. Wow, this is rather good. Okay, so this Buzz can do an awesome articulation. Surprisingly, Wow, I thought he would be pretty rigid over there, but I was wrong. This is really good. And next we'll move on to the accessory. I will start with the hands. As always, it comes with a pair of closed-fist hands that's already on the figure, a pair of really detailed relaxed hands, a pair of gun triggers hands, a pair of pointing hands, a Rascal Blaster. Wow, this looks pretty neat. This is the Rascal Blaster holder, a laser gauntlet which looks rather good, and my personal favorite, the Laser Blade DX. Wow, this is looking very nice, and you can see this is slightly transparent over here. This is really good. And this is for the blades holder to be put on his back, and his jetpack. Wow, just look at the details on this one, man. This is looking really good. Wow, this is awesome. It also comes with these wings for you to assemble on it, as well as this hood. Okay, they call this a hood for you to close on his head.
We'll be back before Andy gets home. What?
But unfortunately, this is a single piece. You can't really open up the hood. It's either you have it on or you don't have it at all. And he also comes with this very familiar looking head of Buzz Lightyear. Yes, this is really good looking. And let's check out the one with his hair on. Yeah, they do look very similar, but you can see they have a different expression altogether. This one have a smiley one, and this one is slightly serious. I'm glad Bandai didn't just give us the same expressions of the heads. And the very last thing that they give, which also disappoint me, is this stand holders for you to hold on to Buzz to display him in a flying pose. But they didn't give the Tamashii Nation stand. Oh, come on, Bandai. How much does it cost you to give us a display stand? And of course, it does comes with an instructions manual that teaches you how to put on some of these accessories, which I will go through with you guys next. Okay, so next I'll show you how to put on most of his accessory onto him. So I'll start with the hands first. So like always, you just need to remove like this and just put it back on like this. And you can let him hold on to the Rascal Blaster, just as simple as this. And now this does looks pretty cool. Now you can attach this Rascal Blaster onto him by using this holder right over here on his right tight. Okay, so you need to remove this very small piece. Yep, just like that. I think a little fingernail will help, but I just cut my fingernail. Okay, I have an easier method. Instead of using your fingernail, you just use some blue tack. This is my best friend. Yep. And you just need to slot in according to the shape like this. Very easy. And you can just let it hold on to the blaster like this. And next I will try on the laser gauntlets onto his right arms. You just need to slot it in as easy as this, and it's a perfect fit. Wow, this looks very good. And next I'll let him try to hold on to the Laser Blade DX, and you need to use the gun trigger hands as well. You just need to slot it in like this. Very simple yet very effective, and voila, it just looks pretty badass with this blade. Whew. And this laser blade can be attached to his back as well. You just need to use this blade holder, and of course you can see that you need to remove this piece over here, and I'll use my best buddy. Just stick it on and pull it out. Then you need to attach it like this, as simple as that. And you just need to slide the blades in like this. Very easy. Now how cool is that? Wow. And to use the jetpack onto him, you basically need to slot in the same hole for the blade holder. It's as simple as that. Yeah, voila. Wow, this is really neat. You can see how well it joins to the body. This is awesome. And the wings is still attached at his back. So to use the wings, you need to remove this wing first. Basically, you just need to pull it out. Same goes for the red one. And just attach it in like this. Yes, so this is how it looks like with the wings deployed. One little thing though, I do find that the wings is rather small. I'm not sure whether this is movie accurate, but it just looks pretty cartoonish with the man this size and the wing this small. And to interchange this head, you need to remove the whole head together with the neck like this. This is how the inner parts looks like. So you just need to attach back the head and there's no popping sound. And to put on the hood, first of all, you need to remove some parts on the side here. So you just need to pull it out like this. Yep, there are some inner parts that you need to remove. Same goes for this other side. And I believe there's no left or right for this hood, so you just need to attach it any way you want it to, and voila, this does looks brilliant. Now this is a real Buzz Lightyear from the Toy Story. Okay, since we know the articulations for this bus is rather good, I would like to do some poses here, which is the superhero landing pose. Yeah, I'm not sure whether you can do it, so let's get started. Wow, you can actually pull off the pose as well, even though it does look a little bit funny. Doesn't really look that natural, but nevertheless he can pull it off as well. This is rather good, as you can see. Now if you are enjoying the video, do click on the thumbs up button. Now let's talk about the price for this guy, and will you be surprised if I were to tell you that he's still on the 6,000 yen range? Yes, this guy is only 6,980 yens, even though it's very close to 7,000, but at least he's not like around 9,000 to 10,000, or even like the recent Venom figure which cost around 11,500 yen, and this guy is just half of it. So I think he's well worth the price. And next I'll move on to some size comparison. I will start off with the Rebeltech Buzz Lightyear. Oh my goodness, this is so ugly as compared to him now, as well as Woody from Rebeltech as well. Yeah, I really hope they have an origin story for him so we get a realistic figure just like this guy. And next I'll move on to some Bandai model kits for Woody. Yeah, this one is a slightly better representative of him from the movie, as well as Buzz, which is also a model kit. Yeah, so both of them are slightly better than the Rebeltech versions, but this one still looks beautiful, as you can see. Next, I'll compare with some SH Figuarts Kingdom Heart. This is Donald Ducks, yep, as well as King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts as well. And moving on to some Marvel stuff, I have the SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark 85, as well as some Mayfax Iron Man Mark 85 as well. And next we'll try with some NECA. I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Raphael over here, as well as Mikey. Yep, looks pretty tall for him. And lastly, let's see how well he scaled with some Marvel Legends. I have the Thor from the Love and Thunder together with Mighty Thor. Okay, yeah, I think he scaled pretty well though. Okay, so my final verdict for this beautiful piece based on all the star ratings so far is going to be a 9.5 out of 10. Yes, this guy is near perfect aesthetically, articulations, accessory, in terms of price, everything is full score. But for the playability, I deducted 0.5 mark because while I was doing some poses for him just now, this arm just keep falling off. Something like a Mayfax issues that we have, it just keep falling off. It have never happens to me before in terms of the SH Figuarts figure. This is the first one, but nothing is broken. I can put it back in again, but it does comes out a few times, which gets pretty irritating. But that's not a deal breaker because he still looks beautiful. He can pose very nicely. You just need to push in hard enough and make sure you don't break anything. And my only gripes is that he doesn't comes with the cat. Yeah, everyone was talking about how cute the cat is. I don't know what's the big deal about it because I have not watched the movie. Meow, 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 meow.
I bought you 5 minutes.
So yes, I do recommend this Buzz Lightyear, even if you have not watched the movie like me, and if you do love Toy Story, you should get this guy. He looks beautiful. So I do hope that you enjoy my review, and I certainly hope that it helps you to decide whether you should get this guy, and I'll catch you again in my next video. Yes, he does looks very nice with this Chris Evans head from Maniple Flashback Studio, and I believe you guys know why I put his head on, because he is the one who do the voiceover for this Buzz in these live actions animations. Wow, this is a great suitable heads for the body, and I have seen many pictures on people using this body on other heads, such as the Vegeta heads and some other heads. It all looks perfectly suited for this body, and yeah, so this is a great buy for you guys who likes to do some of the fun photography with different heads on different body. This is a really nice one, as you can see. Wow, this is rather good. And like always, I hope you check out these videos right over here.